crazy, no Cam Newton. These ain't Panthers, these ain't white hoods like movements. We seeing tap dances, keep seeing crossovers. These ain't hooping, glossed over. We see it, no fly list, ain't tripping. In the cut like corpse flower, late bloomer. Talking about the old ways, okay, boomer. Slime put up in an old school. Crooked letter with the Vogue shoes. I know he a straight shooter. Keep a beat like a pacemaker. We some peacemakers, go debate Buddha. Placeholders out here claiming ruler, we going yard. Fairs Bueller got no regard for the new school, I'm so appalled. Don't come at me with the Fisher prices or the tissue paper, no, it's gonna dissolve. On the fringe, I can never come in under par, I'm over golf. Got it out the mud with 4 strokes like it's motocross. Gotta learn to hold up laws. These days, I know a broken sauce when I see one. Don't give your bread, 6'5", don't hit your head. Like a series finale, I'm going off. Who paid y'all, couldn't buy me. Hyenas, this is an elephant graveyard, got them knocked me, not me. Is you talking about lost sleep? Who don't rap? Got to tell me you lost sheep. These off. I give them more bars. What needed? You need it in bulk. I'm Costco. Got it jumping. These it's not fleet. Is you talking about top 3? They try to tell me it's nachos. A bodega the way that I chop cheese. Secondhand, I can't clock me. I'm talking this hours. No 15 minutes could ever just stop me. Know where I'm getting my power, but truthfully don't really deal in the problems. Just Godspeed. What? What? I ain't seen no wings yet. All I see is strings.
들던 그때보다 조금은 잃었어. 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어. 넘어질 때마다 잃었어. 다시 고쳤었지. 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람. 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람. 한 곡도 퇴근하기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람. 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축. 자만 나태함 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투. 다 끝. 난가 같았지만 우리 앞길을 막지만 하고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지. 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지. 비극 지금 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극. 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아. 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming. 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아.
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶은 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind. 헤야오 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 헤야오. 이 도시에서 멍 때리는 것조차도 사치 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해. 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 의식에 붙은 각질 모두 위맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 진땀이네. 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협 시간을 도마 위에 식재료 썰듯 안 하면 하루는 순서가 뒤섞인 음식처럼 망가져. 지쳐도 경계하네 공허와 허무 불안감 속에서 상기하네. 15년 전 빈 털터리의 여유 억울해도 납득돼 35년간의 필름이 어쩌면 수치 맞은 삶 건축된 우리의 이름이 길르니 어두워지지 않게 서로를 비판하고 세상을 보는 시선 삐딱하게 얼굴에 피어난 주름은 당연해. 마치 아파치 no face 평가는 다 끝난 다음에 해긴 인생의 레이스. 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶은 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And it's Atlanta to start out. And stolen by Flag. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Now Bibby inside. Wilson. That's good, and it's Bibby with the assist that time.
Yo, game done started, fam.
Wilson also has a nice soft touch.
That'll be a 5-second call. Atlanta with the ball. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And it's off from three-point range. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Here's Atlanta. Bird outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Flag with it. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Ball goes to Atlanta.
So, great for Cooper Flag. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean. Right? Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Doncic. Shoots over Doncic.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
Pass to Wilson. Ball stolen. Here's Iverson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
First personal foul. Substitution on the court.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Wembanyama with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. Doncic, no good. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Atlanta shooting their first foul shot of the game. Free throw, no good for Bird.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
Plum, no good. Here's Doncic. No good off the front iron. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Puts it up from 15. Punch grabs the miss. Here's Iverson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
A talented passer already. Doncic senses the big opening there and takes advantage.
Wembanyama looking it over. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
And it's Marbury missing. Here's Atlanta. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Right side, Wilson. Over flag. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Here's Marbury. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Well, so important to get points in the paint. Makes it a lot harder on the defense.
Bird outside. Pass to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it off the glass. Doncic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
First quarter wrapping up here, and clock, it's a tie ball game. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we and some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Bronx, what do you guys think?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Here's Marbury. Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's Sharp. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Offense is all about ball movement. She knows you have to share the love out there.
Here's Marbury. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Down low. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution.
Here's Bibby. Still yet to score. Lets a floater go. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Pass to Marbury. Driving to the basket. And it's Sharp missing. To the paint. Here's Bird. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Sticking with it. Determined play.
Second team foul.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Atlanta.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And Rodney Rogers with the slam.
Good to see him playing downhill like this, moving forward with purpose.
Here's Bibby. From down in the low post, it goes.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting to it.
The three from Iverson. Atlanta with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left here in the second. Doncic. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Out to Bird. There's the three. It's rebounded by Allen Iverson. The Bronx trails by 5. Here's Charles. Iverson right side. Here's Sharp. Pass to Rogers. Here he goes. Missed inside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Back to Wembanyama. Over Sharp. Wembanyama, no good. Back to Sharp. Iverson up top. Pulls up. It's hauled in by Bird. Atlanta leading by 5. To the inside. Outside for Wembanyama. Wembanyama! Big man with with big range.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
A nice shot by Bird.
Another good play. This is how they've built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Off target on the 15-footer. It could go. No good on that one. And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Stolen by Wilson. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another three for Atlanta.
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble, and he has got a maturity to his skill set. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
LeBron shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
First team foul.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
And he can't get the first one. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Wilson with the block.
Well, come on now. You know Wilson's an elite defender, so you better try someone else.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. The Bronx trails by 15.
Atlanta foul. Henry Bibby. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
On the wing, Green. To the middle. The shot's good from Rogers.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Doncic's shot is good.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Hard-fought bucket for AI.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff. And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Atlanta leading by 13. Here's Doncic. No good with the layup. That's the Bronx with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the third quarter of the game. Doncic. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Well, you got to be able to finish stronger than that, but credit the defense for doing just enough to throw him off.
Team foul. Into the lineup for Atlanta.
1:49 left in the third quarter. Bird outside.
Clearly in an attacking mindset. Not even physical defense could protect.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Atlanta. Larry Bird.
Good on the second free throw. The Bronx trails by 14. The three from Iverson. From way outside, Iverson drains it.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Stolen by Wilson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The first one falls.
On and off the floor, A'ja Wilson is a leader. You can tell she's earned the respect of her squad and that her coach trusts her to set the tone.
Marbury, good.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Out to Doncic. Takes a three. The triple. Doncic.
And it's so hard to take away the three from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Wembanyama with the rebound. For Atlanta, they have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Atlanta making a switch here.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
Here's Plum. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Bronx trails by 15. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Into the lane. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Sharp. Count it. Sharp's got 5.
That's a great pass. Offensively, Baines the total package.
Chalk up 2 there. And Atlanta leads by 15.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Atlanta. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Charles with the rebound. The Bronx trails by 15. Stolen by Bird. The 3 for Doncic. And he's good on the 3 ball.
3 points.
Doncic has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Atlanta. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Kicks it out to Wilson. And here's Bird for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc. That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Out to Doncic. Offensive rebound. Pass to Wilson. Just 4 to shoot. Bird outside. Traps in the tray. And Atlanta leads by 20.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Inside, here's Doncic. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And sometimes players forget that Doncic is 6'7", meaning he's more than capable of scoring inside.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Out left to the wing. Doncic outside. From the baseline. And the shot is good. Atlanta leading by 20. .133 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Bibby. Bronx grabs the miss. Doncic outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Wilson. Second shot opportunity. And it's flagged with the rebound. And it's the Bronx with the ball. Doncic with the steal. And here's Bird for 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. .50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. So both teams making some changes here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 49 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Bangs home the trifecta. Atlanta with the ball. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Bronx making a switch here.
Now into the lineup for Bronx. Number 0.
To the inside. Here's Sarr. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
That's where you want Sarr doing his work offensively. He is a tough cover in the paint.
And it's Marbury missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
That's good. And Atlanta leads by 21.
Yeah, look, those inside buckets are crucial for her. They like her to get those points in the paint.
Pass to Marbury. Now here's Portis. Covered by Sarr. Here's Marbury. It's tipped. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. See you later.
More deep from outer space. I can't do rock the human race. I do it right because I can't do it wrong. That's why the whole world is singing this song. Jam on it. I jam on it. I say jam on it. As day turns to night and night turns to day, whatever time it is, I want to hear you say jam on it. I jam on it. I say jam on it. Jam all around and upside down. I keep jamming to the jam on production sound. Jam on it.
I jam on it. I said jam on it. I said jam on is the funky beat that takes control with the short sharp booty that'll rock your soul.
Jam on it.
A jam on it. I said jam on it. Get out of your seat and jam to the beat and don't you dare stop your early morning. Jam on it.
Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it.
Yeah, like, did you see where he went in the corner and he started doing this? Beat is fresh, y'all. Yeah, fresh.
Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. We've got some exciting basketball ahead. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And it's going to be Nashville off the tip. Pass to Henderson. Up top, Washington. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Drills the three-pointer.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
Bird outside. Here's Doncic. To the paint. And shot on the way. And the rebound goes to Nashville. Back to Washington. Nashville passing it around. Mitchell wide open. And again, it's Nashville from deep.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Amazing how many different guys can throw it down in this league.
But right by Henderson. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Explosive in the lane. That's where Henderson's most comfortable getting his look.
No question, Scoot Henderson has excelled from a very early age.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think it was tough on Scoot Henderson when he first came in the league. The expectations were so high, and we didn't absolutely dominate early. People got down on him, but this is a really talented guy. If we just give him a little time, he's going to be one of the best guards in this league.
Quick draw, like the old West.
Bird. .149 left in the first quarter. Doncic outside for three. Bibby. Rebound by Smith. Pass to Henderson. Washington, that's for two. And again, it's Nashville converting.
Just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
To the inside. Back to Doncic. Over Mitchell. Doncic, no good. Nashville leading by 9. Pass to Smith. Back to Henderson. Smith right side. Now here's Henderson. Wilson with the block.
Well, come on now. You know Wilson's an elite defender, so you better try someone else.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. 43 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now, here's Doncic. He has yet to score, and he gets the bucket.
And sometimes players forget that Doncic is 6'7", meaning he's more than capable of scoring inside.
Irving for three. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, he was ready to fire that ball the moment it hit his hands.
Up top, Doncic. From the high post, he drills it. Doncic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And he is so sound. Doncic works tirelessly on his craft.
First team foul. Substitution.
9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, English. And so it's Nashville bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And the three-point shot has been big for him. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Nashville.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Shot clock at 5. Healed outside. Irving for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Irving's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Nashville.
And we talk about the handle of Kyrie so much. Don't forget, he's also an elite shooter.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pass to Washington. Here's Markkanen. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Plum over Irving. Plum, no good. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And here is Irving. He's got 6. Just 5 to shoot. Nashville needs to get off a shot. And that one, good. Washington's got the lead up to 10 now for Nashville.
Well, he stayed calm even as the clock was winding down. Didn't let it rush him into making a sloppy play.
Atlanta calls timeout. And Nashville making a change here. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Now Bibby.
2 minutes.
Shoots from the line. Rebound by Marshall. And so Marshall will bring it up for Nashville. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Irving with the ball. Lets it go with a 3. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the 3.
Yes, that goes in.
Well, this is why you can't get lazy on defense. When you leave someone open, this is what happens.
Pass to Smith. Mitchell right side. Here's Marshall. Bird covering. Shot clock at 6. Back to Irving. Over Bibby. Irving can't hit. Atlanta trails by 11. 51 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Bibby. Banked in off the glass. Bibby's got 6.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside Crowder. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Marshall. Back to Mitchell. Nashville passing it around. And here is Irving. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And when he's on like this, guys, there's not much you can do to stop Kyrie. An incredible shot maker.
And Doncic hits it to go.
Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, 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 and then, woo.
From about 16. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And there it is for him.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Out to Henderson. Pass to Crowder. Back to Washington. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Atlanta trails by 10. Here's Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
I like his focus in the paint. He didn't want to waste a high-value opportunity.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Henderson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And he's got such a high basketball IQ for a young player. Henderson already has plenty of tricks up his sleeve.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And he makes the first.
Well, Scoot has all the physical attributes. He has the fearless mentality. But like most young players, he just needs some time to develop and adapt to the NBA game. I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Goes up from the top of the key. Bibby misses. Nashville leading by 10. Pass to Henderson. Mitchell outside. Back to Henderson. The kick out to Crowder. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. No good on the 3. And so Doncic will bring it up for Atlanta. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Beyond the arc. Doncic knocks in the 3.
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble, and he has got a maturity to his skill set.
Now here's Henderson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Henderson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
That one good for 2.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Pass to Markkanen. Now Mitchell. Guarded by Doncic. From deep. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Atlanta trails by 7. And the big fella, Alexar, showing promise. Craig, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Well, Markkanen poses such problems for a defense. He's got a variety of ways to score inside.
Lets it go from the wing. And the rebound goes to Nashville. Mitchell outside. Nashville passing it around. From past the arc. And Starr pulls it down.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Over in the corner, Doncic. Oh, and a fast break for Nashville. Outside, Crowder. Pass to Washington. Mitchell outside. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Nashville leads by 9. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Nashville leading by 9. Here's Irving. To the middle. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. And Nashville making a change here.
Checking in for Nashville. Number 7, Buddy Hield.
So it's Atlanta now. And here's Sharp. Doncic outside. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Pass to Crowder. Back to Mitchell. That 3 off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Sarr. Oh, the slam dunk.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
Mitchell fires. The triple from Mitchell.
Nice jumper there. Sinking it.
Atlanta calls timeout. Atlanta trails by 8. Pass to Wilson. Back to Bibby. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Outside Crowder. Back to Henderson. Out to the wing. Pocket 6. Stolen by Bird. Here's Bibby. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Clearly in an attacking mindset. Not even physical defense could deter him.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Down low. Out to Henderson. Stolen by Bibby. And now the fast break. Bibby with the ball. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. That's good. And it's Bibby with the assist that time.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Back to Henderson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And Nashville leads by 5.
Huge basket. He's got a sense for the moment.
Henderson pulls it in. And it's Henderson with the ball for Nashville. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Smith. Back to Henderson. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. No good on the triple.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easy.
He gets hits that one.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personnel. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Henderson. Stolen by Bird. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. Atlanta calls timeout. Thoughts on what coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the officials are calling a technical foul here. You don't see this too often, but they tried to call for a timeout when they had none left.
Yeah, major mental lapse there. He's got to know they're out of timeouts. Just a total unnecessary technical.
You're right, G.A. He won't live that one down easily. Not his proudest moment. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Damn, I gave you that one, bro. GG's.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Look, that's a pressure moment, and he came through.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Throwing it down. Doncic showing off his hops.
Pass to Hill. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Off target from outside.
And it's all about the three right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
So Nashville wins it. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And so long, everyone.
moves, I guess you owe it to me. Is you not enough for your spot?
She don't wanna, no more, don't wanna. Get my O, I get it in and go. Shot it, owe me something, better pay your toll. Hey, hey, I lit the spoon and I scrape the balls. Scrape the balls, scrape the balls.
Well, I sit down her way. She went, no, no. She wanna go, no, no. She don't wanna go, no way.
She bad, I like this. Now she wanna face car valid and she got nice lips. Innocent and a freak, that's my type. 10 out of 10, yeah, that's my. If you like TikTok like this, I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I get move your waist and wine like this. Face car valid and her body come perfect. I could be patient if it's worth it. If you want a Birkin, then earn it. Miss, we can make fire like furnace. She pull up on me in a night with a purpose, and your eye contact is flirting. You got the I'm surfing. Miss, if you got a bumper, then twerk it. Miss, if you got a bumper, then shake it. Vibrate it, embrace it. Let's make it. First step, room, next step. I got you tryna get. If you can handle, come take it. I know that your friends like me and you hate it. Babe, they can look, not touch. Only you, and me. Homebody, I don't like party, but we can party like we at Carney. First day, palm me.